So I'm having this conversation with somebody. They asked me for help. They said, look, I have experience in cybersecurity. I have certifications, but I'm not able to get a job. Me and this person are almost neck and neck when it comes to experience. So I jumped on a call with them and, I wanted to see what their strengths and weaknesses are. What are you good at? What are you lacking? They couldn't really explain to me what their strengths and weaknesses were. They said, network, like network security. The weakness, they felt like they didn't have too much of a weakness, but we are all not perfect. I lack in some things. My strengths are in things that may be some people's weaknesses, but they couldn't really explain. And what I said to them is like, you need some more self-discovery, right? You need to sharpen your skill set a bit more so you can really understand your strengths and weaknesses, because come interview day and you can't really explain that to people are going to be like, okay, well, if you don't know what your exact strengths or weaknesses are, how are you going to be an asset to us, right? Because then you can be very unpredictable. What if we try to teach you something and you don't really get it? And it's something that you absolutely must convey when you're on an interview or even networking. I told them that networking is good, and to set yourself apart, jump on a video call with people you meet, right? You can jump on LinkedIn and add people, but if you're not effectively getting to know people, then it's no reason you should be just randomly adding people, So this person, they're very reluctant on taking my advice. It seemed like, my advice may have been unsolicited, but at the same time, I wanted to help them and they needed help. So understand your strengths and weaknesses. If you go on a job interview or you're just talking to somebody, they want to know, do you know yourself? Do you know your greatest asset or skills? Do you understand your weaknesses? And if you do understand your weaknesses, what are you doing to sharpen them? What are you doing to work on them? Right? I always say continuous learning is good. Udemy, Coursera, use that to your advantage. Use company resources, right? Ask your colleagues, manager, coworkers on the things that you can do to improve your weaknesses, all right? So that's just a little story about someone I just spoke to. They asked for my help. They're very reluctant for my help, but I wish them the best of luck. And once they find out what they can do as far as strengths, then the world will open up. They'll have all the job prospects in the world. All right, see y'all.